just so you guys are aware, when you come to California, the stores are going to charge you however much they feel like if you use a credit card. So if you use a credit card and you go into a store and then you go into another store right next door to it, the one store might charge you 50 cents. The store next door to it is going to charge you $1 to use their credit card or your credit card. The store next to that's going to charge you a quarter. Store next to that. So every store you go to, you're going to be paying 25, 50 cents, sometimes $1. I've seen $1. That's California. That's the California personality that destroys their economy. So if you come to California, you better learn how to use the restroom in a cup or something, because the businesses around here do not let you use their restroom. I mean, you could have just bought something right next door and they will not let you use their restroom. You have to buy something from them, and then they probably still, even though it's not out of order, they will say it's out of order or something like that just so you can't use their restroom. I don't know what it is, but they're religious about not letting people use their restroom. They would rather have you poop and pee on the side of their building than poop and pee inside their building. That's the mental illness that I'm talking about out here. Okay, and then let's see, I went to the store already 3 times, 3 separate events, and no, 2 separate events. The one event don't count because that's got straightened out as misunderstanding. 2 separate times I went to the store already since I've been out here. One time 7-Eleven. I'm just trying to grab a slushie. And this dude fucking cuts in front of the line. And like, fuck everybody. There's a big ass line. He just walks right in front of the line and goes up to the cashier and starts paying for it. Cashier's such a pussy that the cashier goes, oh, okay, fuck everybody in line. And he lets him start paying for it. I'm like, dude, so fuck everybody in line, right? You're just gonna walk up to the front. And then I almost got in a fight with that guy. I had to put my slushie down. The first thing out of his mouth was, oh, I'll fuck you up. I came out of prison and da 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 da. I don't know why that's everybody's fucking go-to. Oh, I was in prison. I'm a hard ass. But yeah, that's the first thing everybody goes to out here. I went to prison. I'm hard. So he said, oh, I went to prison. I'm a hard ass. I'm gonna beat you up. Da 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 da. My mouth is as big as my hands. And then fucking, as soon as he said that, I put my coffee down, got my kickboxing stance, waited for him to run up. I was gonna kick him right in his fucking face. No. He walked out instead. Walked straight out the front fucking door. Okay? And then the second time, right now, I go to the donut shop, stand there in line. Same thing, standing in line. Another motherfucker. You can always tell the motherfucker that thinks he's hard. You're gonna think he's hard and he's better than everybody in that line. And that's the California personality. I'm better than everybody in this line. Now I'll just walk right to the front and fucking walk past everybody. Fuck everybody. It's all about me. That's California personality. So this motherfucker walks straight past everybody, and he walks straight past me trying to be a hard ass, not even realizing that I ain't nobody to be fighting with. I don't like fussing and fighting. I'm a drama-free type of person, and if I have to do something horrible to you to make it drama-free, I will. So he walked right past me and like pretty much just pushed past me. I looked at him and just smiled and said, excuse you, and he's like, yeah, whatever, and fucking walks up front of the line. I'm like, oh my God, is this for real happening again? Instead of going to jail for doing something horrible to someone, I just walked out. I left all my stuff on the counter and just walked the fuck out. Like, if my business is not important to that person and you want to help the other person, before you want to help the person that's in line, you could pay for the shit, or you could put the shit back. So I left it on the counter. But that is the California personality that you will get when you come to California. So you're ready for it, just so you know. That is the California personality you will get when you come to California. I lent multiple people money since I've been out here because they were struggling, they needed help. I ain't never got that shit back. I will never see that money again in my life. Why? Because that is the California personality. Rip people off, hurt people, do people wrong as much as possible. Everywhere you go out here, you're gonna see no trespassing signs, no bathroom signs. So you learn how to use the restroom on the side of a building like a fucking dog. Let's see, they give you plastic bags for your dog poop, but not for your groceries. They charge you for your grocery bags. Let's see, what else? Man, I could go on for days about how horrible California people are and how horrible they've made California, because I was born and raised in California. And they have trashed my state. They have totally fucking trashed my state. And they say, oh, don't bring the California personality to another state when you go to another state. No, no, no. All you motherfuckers that moved to California brought that horrible ass personality to California, and then you're gonna talk about, oh yeah, don't bring that California. No, you guys brought that personality here. In the 80s, it wasn't here. In the 80s and 90s, we all got along, and this was a nice place, and we all lived together and stuff, and California was nice. And then all these motherfuckers from other states started moving in because they said, oh, the weather is so beautiful. Oh, I love California. And they all moved in and they fucked our state up, and now they're running other states. That's how it happened, and that's how it's still happening. And California's fucking destroyed. I'm telling you guys, you do not want to visit California. Like, I mean, other parts of California, it's the same bullshit. No parking. You can't park nowhere. They can't build buildings because of the codes and regulations. They can't build parking structures. Even when they build parking structures, they're so busy about making money and trying to make money off of people that are just trying to survive that they don't even give a fuck about you, and they're just extorting you for every little penny you got. And the worse you do, they don't care. They don't care if you do horrible. What they care about is how much they could get out of you, how much they could regulate you. That's what they care about. Well, thank you guys for listening. I ain't gonna keep going on because I could keep going on about it. Like, all the people flock to one little tiny ass park. One tiny ass park. Because they don't want to clean up after their dog. And the maintenance guy goes over there and cleans up. Look at, this is a huge trailer, or a huge dog park, okay? Not very many people come to this dog park. Why? Because they got to clean up their own dog poop. And then they can't make it into a little boys and girls club because there's a lot of space, so people could just walk away and go in their own little space. They don't like that. They like to be all up in your business and try to figure out what they could do wrong to you, or how they could hustle you, or how they could fucking scam you, or how they could call the police on you, or try to report you for something. That's the big thing about California people too. Whenever you have a conversation with them, you have to make sure that you're not saying anything wrong or doing anything wrong, because everybody in California thinks they're better than everybody else. So they're going to sit there and they're going to look for the part of the conversation where they could call the cops on you, or the part of the conversation where they could say that you did something wrong, or the part of the conversation that they could just try to make you look like a horrible person. Like, and then, oh man, don't even get me started. I'm just going to leave it at that, man. Anywhere you go in California, in Long Beach especially, LA, Los Angeles, because everybody hears about Los Angeles. Anywhere you go in Los Angeles, I guarantee you're going to have someone sniffing your ass, trying to smell what type of shit is coming out of it. Everywhere I go, everywhere I've been, I've always had someone pull right up next to me, not even 5 minutes later, and try to sniff the flavor of my fart coming out of my ass. And they sit there and they just stare at you, which is very fucking rude. I don't know who taught that to the California people, but it is so fucking rude to just sit there and stare at people. Like, god damn, you know how that makes a person feel? You're just sitting there staring at them like they're a fucking sideshow. Like, that's California personality though. They're staring at you because they're trying to figure out if you did something wrong, or if they stare at you long enough, and then maybe you will do something wrong, and then they can call the police, or they could call somebody else, and they could cry and whine and complain and say, I'm a Californian and my feelings are hurt. That's the California personality. You know what I mean? Like, no matter where you go, what you do, there's always going to be a cop. There's always going to be someone standing there fucking sniffing your ass. That's the California personality. Welcome to California, y'all. When people are saying they're leaving in fucking hives of people and droves of people, this is why. These are the things that I'm telling you. This is the reason that people are leaving California and they don't want to be here. I'm just making it evident. I'm just trying to put it out there so maybe someone could make a change, or someone could start acting different. Let's see. They're so busy trying to hurt homeless people that they take all the trash cans and lock them up and take them out, and then nobody could throw trash away, so they throw it on the ground instead, and then they sit there and whine and bitch and complain about the trash on the ground. Like, excuse me, didn't you just lock all the fucking trash cans so nobody could throw the trash away, you dumb... Yeah, so that's another California thing they do, okay? Let's see. I could keep going on for days, But I'm gonna let you guys settle with that a little bit of cheese may right now, okay? Oh yeah, they take all the trees out. All the fucking trees are disappeared because they're scared of someone sitting under a tree and getting shade, and they take all the damn trees out. No more trees, guys. No more trees. You can't get shade no more. Why? Because they're so scared that someone's gonna sit under the tree and they're gonna waste their time under the tree instead of making them money. That's the California personality for y'all guys. I'm telling you, if you're coming out here to visit, make it a visit. I wouldn't plan on living here. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be negative, whatever the fuck. But, like, this is the shit that I'm dealing with on a daily basis. And when people ask me in another state, they say, why, when you say you're going back to California, that you turn into a different person? I do turn into a different person because the people out here are mentally ill, and they make me mentally ill by their actions, by their disrespect, by their fucking constant harassment, by their always fucking breathing in your airspace and sucking up your air and fucking right next to you, fucking like watching every single fucking move, like thinking that you're doing something wrong 24/7 non-stop harassment. That's the constant personality of the California personality, and that is the type of shit that drives people crazy, and that is the reason that most California people are crazy to an extent, and that's the reason that people are leaving California for peace and happiness, and like go to another state, people are happy there, peaceful and living a good life. And like you come to California, people are fucking beefing and beating each other up and robbing each other and breaking in each other's houses, and like, oh my god, that is why right there. That is the exact reason why. So next time you guys think about coming to California, watch this video.